Hey, Blendy friends. Today I'm going to start a really quick devlog. This will be devlog 14, and today I'm going to show the success of the monster being loaded into the open world and the AI working now with a character animation. So thank you to all my patrons. Names up in lights. On to the video. So over here you can see this is the vampire, and I just recently did a tweet showing how it's nice to work with an open workflow, and you can see things go really cool. And now I'm going to jump over to the build, the static build again, and we're going to run the game. And you're going to see it's being played as it's meant to be played, which is in the dark, because, well, it's a spooky, scary game. You can see there's a little light there. Basically, wherever a specific bone goes in the game, there's a light that will be activated and deactivated, and that's for the flashlight and other lights objects that will illuminate. But if I, for now, just go and I equip the flashlight, this is a really good preview of how the game is meant to function or look, which is running through the dark, and there will be a dark mist pass. And again, we're making concessions in the Blender game engine because, well, it's the game engine. But you can see things are looking great. The music is playing, but I have the mic on. But you can hear the soundtrack on the Patreon. But the success here is the vampire. So I'm going to load in the vampire. So now there's a quick stutter, and now with libload. Now you may have noticed that there's little pink items in the distance there. Those are actually AI markers. That's the exit AI system. But also, if I see on the ground anywhere around here, I may be spotted by the vampire. Because, again, there's the vampire. So the vampire has a bell on her neck right now. But as she comes for me, you can actually see the model is now... This is her in chase mode, so I'm obviously faster than her right now. When I run, I am. And this is what I would call pursuit mode. So this is when she runs at you like a crazed monster and tries to get you. Because of the limited nature of collision in the Blender game engine, once she gets within, I'd say about like 1 or 2 Blender units of the player, like so about here, what will happen is instead of a collision deciding whether or not the monster has actually connected with you, what will happen is the state will change. You can actually see she's kind of flipping around on the ground there. The state will change and update to a lerping function that will use quadratic easing that will suck the player in to a control bone that's currently part of the armature of the vampire. So essentially there's a special bone on the vampire here that the player's body will get sucked to and stuck to, and this will happen when the vampire grabs you. And once that grabs you, there'll be various kill states or chances for the player to do a recovery and stab it in the heart with a stake, or similar things like if you have the Bible with the crucifix, you can hold this up and ward her off. Or if she's holding you and you hold up the Bible, she'll let you go and she'll run away and come back again. I'm not sure if the Bible will become a single-use situation, but it's more likely that the Bible won't just disappear once I use it, but the second time the vampire grabs you and you try to use this again, what will happen is we'll just play a second animation where the vampire casts it out of your hand or something like that. So those are deterrents that would work. Similarly, an axe would be a recovery where you can, maybe hit her with a hit and it'll stagger her, but then she'll come right back at you. Garlic also is another thing to ward. So the garlic is also something that you can use as a distraction. See, I can throw these things. And I'm not sure where I put all the holy water. There's holy water in this game. I just don't know why I currently have it accessed. And of course, there's the chainsaw. So right now, the equip animation for the chainsaw is not very impressive because it's just the default. And plus, you don't see very much of the chainsaw, but I wanted to share this success with everyone before my wife maybe has a baby, because my wife is pregnant, and Marielle Franken, she will probably be having a child soon. But I wanted to share this footage here of the vampire successfully chasing the player in pursuit mode around the level. Again, the monster will be able to track down the player from any location and in the open world, and you can see she's kind of actually immune to the lighting in the world right now. That's a different thing entirely, but that's so that I can match up her current lighting with the lighting of the environment. That comes with a couple special scripts. So she gets her own unique lamp that pretty much controls how she looks at whatever time of day that she happens to be in. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and thank you for your support. And I will be posting a post of this or something like that to show this. Also, I want to give a shout out to Pierrick, who helped me. I just found a bug. who helped me actually better animate the armature for the character. So he's working on the game Noara, and that's in Unity, but he's doing a lot of the animation in Blender. And what he did was he actually looked at one of my models and he said, you know, you got to redo. You did it all wrong. You got to update a lot of the parent structure of the armature. So this animation here is a little bit inspired by an improvement that he showed me how to do to the armature. So special shout out and thank you to him. And I'll end the devlog here. Thank you all so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.